Hello, my beautiful sister. So on our weight loss journeys, definitely at our seasoned ages of 40 and above, it is very, very important that you get the right amount of protein, right? So just in case you are not aware, you should be having 1 gram per pound of protein of your body weight every single day. So if you are 185 pounds, you should be eating 185 grams of protein every single day. So knowing that is great, but doing that is a different story. I have queens that come to me all the time. Rhonda, I know I'm supposed to eat protein, but sister girl, really? All that protein? How in the world am I supposed to get all this protein in every day? In this video, sis, as usual, I got you. I am going to give you some of my top best ways to increase your protein intake so you can be working smarter, not harder on your weight loss journey. Let's get it. So before we begin today's video, queen, allow me to introduce myself. For those of you who are new, if you don't know who I am, my name is Rhonda Watts Robinson, also known as the Busy Queens Body Makeover Specialist. And what I do is I help busy queens all around the world, just like you, eliminate their belly and their body fat, and also heal from your conditions. Because guess what, my sister? It is more than possible to heal your body naturally. It is more than possible to do it without hours of cardio, without giving up your carbs, and around that busy schedule. So if you would love to know more, if you would love to receive the real and the raw truth of what it truly takes as a busy queen to lose weight and heal your body, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I come on here every single week. Yes, every single week just for you. And you know, if you are already a part of our sisterhood community, hey girl, hey sis, thanks so much for joining me again. Okay, let's get to today's video. The first tip that I want to give you on today when it comes to increasing your protein is be intentional on eating protein in every single meal. One of the biggest mistakes that we make is we think that we can get all of our protein through just protein shakes or during a certain time of day. Nah, honey, nah, sis, nah, queen. You have to make this a lifestyle, okay? You have to make sure that you're spreading it out for every meal. There's a video that I did recently where I explained to you how I get over 61 grams of protein in my system before 10 a.m. That is very intentional, right? I normally range, depending on if I'm my cutting season, maintenance, normally range about 150, okay? So 150 is what I need to get every day, but I get 61 grams before 10 a.m. That is very intentional, my sister. It's very important that you spread your protein out throughout the day. So what you need to do is you need to pre-plan. You need to make sure that you have your meals at least planned in your head, if not planned out already, right? Meal prepping is very important on this journey, and know what you're going to eat. If you try to wing it, you're not going to reach your goal. The second way I'm going to recommend to you that you increase your protein intake is very simple, my sister. Learn to work smarter, not harder on this journey, okay? A lot of times we try to eat all this protein through all these little sources and try to add everything up. Sis, you ain't got to do all that, right? Pick protein sources that give you the most bang for your buck, right? That may not mean necessarily, if you're a little short on your protein, that you get another protein source. Just increase the protein sources that give you the most bang for your buck, right? Yes, yes. So let me give you this example. Skinless baked chicken, one of my favorite protein sources. It's very, very good for you. Skinless baked chicken, 6 ounces of skinless baked chicken gives you 46 grams of protein. Yes, 46 grams of protein, all in by itself, okay? And it ranges about 281 calories, okay? So learn to get to the protein sources that are going to help you work smarter, not harder. You don't always have to do the little protein sources and try to add those up. Go for the ones that are going to give you the most bang for your buck. Oh, and also, remember this always about chicken. Chicken is also 0 carbs. Yes, 0 carbs, right? Now that's a video for another day. There's nothing wrong with eating carbs, right? But we want to get as much food as we can within our temples and feel nourished as possible, working smarter, not harder. So 0 carbs for that chicken. All right, my beautiful sister, we're not done yet today, but I would be remiss if I didn't pause for a moment to let you know and remind some of you about my Get Snatched for the Summer site. If you look down in my description below, you will find a site that my team and I put together just for you that will help you accelerate losing those inches around your stomach and also reaching your weight loss goals in this season. The resources, some are free, some are for very, very, very low cost at an exclusive rate. These are the same resources that I have had the honor of blessing hundreds of queens from around the world, queens, my VIP queens within my Busy Queens Body Makeover experience with over the last 4 years that has helped them reach their weight loss goals and lose those inches and get back their body confidence. So make sure you look down in the description for my Get Snatched for the Summer site. And if you've been on that site before, guess what, queen? Still go down there and look, because we update it periodically to make sure that you get all you need and more this season to truly get to your body goals. Now back to the video. Let's get it. All right, my beautiful sister. So number three, the third way that I want to let you know today on how you can increase your protein is something that I'm pretty sure you've heard of before. But the issue with what I'm about to tell you is that we do this in the wrong way. Okay? Another way that you can increase your protein is through the proper, that is the most important word here, proper protein bars and protein shakes. Now, please let me preface this with this, right? A lot of the stuff that is on the market is not healthy. I don't care what it tells you. I don't care what it says. In one of my prior videos, I mentioned how companies, right, their whole goal is to get you to buy their product. So what they do is they market the one thing about their product that may be healthy, and they forget to tell you all the other things that aren't. Just because something says high protein does not make it healthy. Okay, I have been on this journey for over 4 years. I have tried and tested many things, right, when it comes to protein bars and protein shakes. And there are 3 that I want to give you today, right now, okay, that I would highly recommend if you're looking for a protein bar or a protein shake to add to your regimen that will help you. These are the ones I would recommend for you, right? As busy queens, it is very important. Before I give you this, let me give you this bonus tip. As a busy queen, right, one whose life is busy, one who has a lot of responsibilities, and sometimes your time is not your own, right? If the kids need something, right, things change. The business needs something, things change. Work, husband, all that stuff, things change, right? It's very important that you have something on you, whether it be in your pocketbook, in your car, that you carry with you, that you have just in case times get busy and you're not able to get to the proper food. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to allow yourself to get hungry, and then when you do get to the proper food, you either start binge eating it, right? You eat too much, or you end up going to something that is going to take you totally off course. It's just going to get you frustrated, right? So what I'm about to give you right now, these 3 things are things that I have, actually, I still eat these today, right? But they're things that I have carried with me. I carry one in my pocketbook, right? I would definitely highly recommend. Okay, so I wrote these down just to make sure that you get them, okay? So the first one that I want to give you today, my all-time favorite protein bar, right? One that I eat to this day is Fiber One Fudge Chocolate Cookie Protein Bars, okay? Fiber One Fudge Chocolate Cookie Protein Bars. Now, if you look on the box, it does say it's Weight Watchers approved. Doesn't mean it's Weight Watchers only, right? It just means it's Weight Watchers approved. These things, if you are a chocolate caramel girl, right? You like those. Snickers are my favorite candy bars, right? These are kind of a knockoff to Snickers. And guess what, queen? You get 19 grams of protein, and it's about 150 calories within this bar. Great. This is my afternoon snack most days, okay? The second bar that I want to give you is a bar that I stumbled upon when my grocery store didn't have the Fiber One chocolate bars, right? I was like, Lord, I gotta get something, right? So I went around, did my research, and this particular bar, I like it. It would be my second favorite because it's a little smaller, right, than the Fiber One protein bars, but it's less calories, okay? And it actually tastes really good. The second one that I want to recommend to you is Protein One. That's the brand, Protein One Chocolate Fudge Bars. These are 90 calories. And I believe they give you around 11 grams. I'm going to make sure that I put it specifically on the screen so you'll see. Okay, 11 grams of protein. These are great too, right? You want to have a backup for the backup, okay? So Along with that, I want to give you a protein shake that I would highly recommend. I personally have tried many types of protein shakes, right? There is brands that I found that actually were great nutritional wise, but because of the dairy intake, and I'm not lactose intolerant, but the dairy intake, it was messing my stomach up, right? I've been through it all, right? So the one I'm going to give you today is one that after I've started with it, and then after I went through I went back to it, right? My tried and true, Orgain. Okay, the brand Orgain in itself is a great brand. Okay, you can go to Orgain.com. Actually, I'll make sure I put it down in the description for you where you can go to get these things. But the one that I specifically like is the Orgain Creamy Chocolate Plant Protein. Okay, Orgain Creamy Chocolate Plant Protein. They actually are already pre-made. They give you 20 grams of protein. Now, I don't eat these as much anymore because I have so many protein sources that I don't necessarily need it. But when I was back, and I still do get them once in a while, just to have on site. But one of the ways that I personally used them back in the day when I used to drink them often is when I would go to the gym early in the morning, right? I get my workout in, I got to get home, right? Jump right into mommy mode to make sure the kids are off to school correctly. It's important after you do your workouts, if you're doing them in the morning, if you're doing them fasted, that you get protein in, right? You want to fuel your muscles. This was my protein source, the Orgain. Okay, the Orgain Creamy Chocolate Plant-Based pre-made shakes. Baby, let me tell you something. Put one of them shakes, get them, put them in the refrigerator. Woo, tastes like chocolate milk. So good. Okay, thinking about it makes you want to go order some more. Yes, right? And I have personally ordered from the site. They come right to your door. Okay. And here's another tip about them. You order from the site, you sign up for a subscription, you get 20% off, right? 20% off. So yes, those are my top 3 protein bars and protein shake that if I was you, based on my research, I told you I got you, I would definitely go ahead and purchase if you need another source of protein. All right, Queen. And last but not least, the last tip that I want to give you today is to increase your protein. Take the things that you can add, the mixes you can add to your drinks that increase your protein, right? Now, we often know about whey protein, right? But do you know there are other things that you can add to your drinks that will help increase your protein? For example, collagen. Collagen is something that is important for us, definitely when we are over the ages of 30, to make sure that we are supplementing our bodies with. Collagen is what keeps our skin elasticity, right? Make sure the wrinkles don't come, make sure our nails are growing, our hair is growing, right? Collagen is something that our body stops producing around the age of 35, right? So it's important that you supplement your body with collagen. Now, you don't necessarily have to take it in the form of a mix because there is collagen in food, but I like to go above and beyond, right? Women's Best Pure Collagen. I've talked about this in one of my last videos. Women's Best Pure Collagen is something that I add to my specific workout drink when I work out. But did you know, my sister, Women's Best Pure Collagen also has 10 grams of protein in every scoop, right? So I add 2 scoops within my workout drink when I work out. I automatically get 20 grams of protein just from the collagen. Remember, our goal is to work smarter, not harder. So I'm going to make sure that I link that collagen kind down at the bottom. Make sure you get the pure kind, okay? From Women's Best. I love Women's Best brand. But there are ways, Queen, that you can add protein, whether it be through whey protein or something like I told you, right? Get the collagen and get your protein all at once, right? There are ways you can add those things to your drinks. So you have to figure out, right, types of protein that you like, okay, and how you want to add it. Alrighty? But you got it, sis. Look down in the description if you would like to know more about the Women's Best Collagen that will not only help you get your collagen in, but it will also help you get more protein. All right, my beautiful sister. So there you have it, Queen. We are done for today. I pray that those ways that I gave you to increase your protein have blessed you, okay? Because, my sister, we definitely as busy queens want to work smarter, not harder. And don't forget, go down in that description, look at that Get Snatched for the Summer site. I'm going to hook you up, my sister. Even if you've been at that site before, Make sure you go down there periodically and look to make sure that there is nothing that you're missing, because we're coming out with some fire resources to make sure that you truly reach your weight loss goals, your stomach snatching goals, those flat tummy goals, them snatch goals this season. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, why not, queen? Get on it, right? Because I come back every week to give you the real, the raw, and the uncut truth of what it truly takes as a busy queen to lose weight and keep it off for good. So always remember, greatness should not just be an option, and mustard should be the only option. I look forward to seeing your beautiful self with me next week. Enjoy the remainder of your day. And of course, enjoy this beautiful weather. Love you. Bye-bye.